Howdy friends, it's February 20th, 2013. It's been like 11 days or something since my last V-Log. This is episode IX. And I guess a lot's happened since I last reported in. I crossed the 100-page mark on my novel, well, the first novel of the trilogy, and that was really exciting. Granted, I already had 75 pages that I had written from 4 years ago, but I had to go through and rewrite all of those to sort of fit the new, more complete scope of the world I'm building there, and which sounds so damn pretentious, doesn't it? The world I'm building. But, whatever the terminology we're stuck with, I guess. Anyway. So passing that mark was a big one for me, on a, in terms of feeling like I might actually get this thing done. Also, I finally got under 230 pounds, which I felt great about, because, and it's kind of sad because that used to be the upper limit of where I was at, and now that's where I was trying to get to in order to feel like I'd actually accomplished something. So that was, I guess, simultaneously heartening and disheartening. So, but I celebrated and I took a day off of exercise, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I was feeling like crap, and then, I haven't been sleeping real well, and I was just like, screw it. I finally got under 230. I'm gonna celebrate with a day off from exercising. So I took a day off exercising, but I jumped right back on it the next day. That was part of my schedule, and I've been sticking with it. I've been sticking with the diet, taking breaks on Saturdays, but still keeping it reasonable, and been sticking with the writing every day. Because I just know that one day that I skip on the writing is going to be the last day, and like once I stop, it'll just be, well, that's it, it's over. So I can't stop until I finish this novel, at least until I finish book one. I can't take a day off. Then I think what I'll do is I'll take a day off, and then I'll start on book two. I'll have like a big celebration that day, and I'll probably eat really, really horrible food and not exercise at all, but just for one day, and then I gotta jump right back on the horse. But yeah, making progress. Got my taxes done, so that was good. I went and saw A Good Day to Die Hard with my son this weekend, and him and I watched all the Die Hard movies together. I just started at the beginning of 2012. We started on Die Hard 1, and then we did 2 and 3 and 4, and then went and saw 5. And I was kind of pissed off that it was called Die Hard. If it had just been Bruce Willis in some action movie, I probably would have been fine with it, really had a great time. But the whole time I was just thinking, this just isn't Die Hard, It's just, it was a good, crappy action movie. Don't get me wrong. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who enjoys action. But, yeah, man, it's just, like, the Die Hard movies are known for having really great, snappy dialogue and, being very, very well paced. That's one thing I can say. As crappy as the series can get in terms of the filmmaking at times, 2 especially, the pacing was always great, and the pacing in Die Hard, or Good Day to Die Hard, was just terrible. It was just terrible. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I guess my main complaint about it is just that it had Die Hard on the title card. Because if it hadn't, I probably would have had a lot of fun with it. Like when I rewatched Cobra, I had a ton of fun with that. And this is that same kind of thing. It's just not up to par with the other Die Hard movies. And I liked Die Hard 4. I know there are a lot of people who talk a lot of crap about Die Hard 4. I like Die Hard 4. I prefer the unrated version because I really think John McClane should just be swearing a lot unrestrainedly. But aside from that, and aside from the fact that I'm angry that I don't have a Blu-ray of the unrated version of Die Hard 4 because it's never been released, at least not to my knowledge, and if it has, please let me know down in the comments because I want to get a copy of it. Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with it. Who cares? Anyway, so I've been sticking with everything. I've been trying to spend more time with my kid. I picked up Borderlands for the PlayStation, and him and I have been playing that together, which has been cool. I don't really have a lot, that I can connect on with my other kids. That's the only bummer, so I just kind of have to try and get excited about what they're excited about, which I'm not always excited about, but, I guess I'm excited about them, so that's the thing. I don't know, I love them. I want to be a good dad. I want to connect with them, but yeah, I just don't know how. I don't know how to connect with kids that young. So I guess just let them get excited about what they're excited about and listen to them go on about it. That's what my youngest is into this Skylanders thing, which if you have young kids, I'm sure yours are too. And oh god, that kid can just talk your ear off about Skylanders. It's simultaneously hilarious and irritating because it just takes me. I mean, I remember when that was me. I was like talking about He-Man, G.I. Joe, and Nintendo. Oh god, I went on and on about Nintendo. I was Super Mario Brothers 2 was my thing, man. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to go back to my school and play on the playground after hours because my babysitter lived right next door to it. And there was a kid who lived right next to the school who had a Nintendo with Super Mario Brothers 2, and I would stand at the fence and watch through this big picture window he had in his backyard as he sat there and just played Super Mario Brothers 2. I would sit there and watch him for forever. It was, yeah, I guess it's no surprise I ended up as fat as I am. Well, I guess that's it. I'm rambling now, so I guess we'll see you next time. Take it easy, people.